Hello YouTube, shintigercurl here, that dude in the straw hat, bringing you yet another awesome video. Well, today I was kind of under the weather, had a small bout with a stomach bug slightly, so I decided to take a nap or two after taking some medicine. Lo and behold, when I woke up not 5 minutes ago, apparently shit has gone down. Yep, my cousin DJ. Thanks, dude. As well as my subs, Griffoon, what's up, man, and Iron Twister, all informed me of the same thing, so I'm going to read it right now in case you didn't know. This is from the SE Scoops website. And hold on for a minute, I'm going to set this up right. So, no, Cortana, I don't want to talk to you right now. And, alright. Sorry if but like I said, I just woke up not a couple of minutes ago. Alright, so I'm trying to set this all up. Alright, I gotta check my visitors' messages, and alright, so this comes directly from the SE Scoops website, and it reads: Jimmy Snuka charged with third-degree murder and involuntary manslaughter. WWE Hall of Famer Jimmy Superfly Snuka has been charged with third-degree murder and involuntary manslaughter of the death of his girlfriend more than 32 years ago. In his 2012 autobiography, Snuka maintains his innocence and said Argentio's death ruined his life. And here's a direct quote from his book. Many terrible things have been written about me hurting Nancy and have been responsible for her death, but they are not true, he wrote. This has been very hard on me and very hard on my family. To this day, I get nasty notes and threats. It hurts. I never hit Nancy or threatened her. Back on May 10th, 1983, Snuka wrestled on WWE tape television from the Allentown Fairgrounds in Pennsylvania. When he got back to his hotel room, he alleged that he found Nancy Argentio gasping for air and oozing yellow liquid from her nose and mouth. She died the following day from traumatic brain injuries. She has a number of cuts and bruises which suggest domestic abuse. The autopsy reports stated that her injuries were consistent with being hit with a stationary object. The forensic pathologist suggested that the case may be investigated as a homicide, but no charges were filed until today. An investigation was reopened last year when Pennsylvania's morning newspaper published an in-depth story on the alleged murder, which led to a grand jury investigation that ultimately resulted in Snuka being charged. Now, alright, and now we're going to read from the very same website. The WWE issues a statement regarding Jimmy Snuka being charged with murder. WWE has issued the following statement regarding Jimmy Snuka being charged with murder in the 1983 death of his mistress, Nancy Argento. And it reads, WWE expresses its continued sympathy to the Argento family for their loss. Ultimately, this legal matter will be decided by our judicial system. So yeah, this has pretty much been a story that has dogged Jimmy Snuka for the majority of his career. The whole murder of his girlfriend / mistress, and he continues to maintain his innocence even in his book to this day. So it's not unusual for a person to be charged with murder or for another crime, given that given the situation, because this is officially a cold case. For those of you who don't know, a cold case is when an investigation, usually a murder or a missing person, because of lack of evidence or witnesses or anything else substantial to form charges, is not pursued and the case is sent away. It is officially remains open, but with no new evidence, nothing can come of it. Now for him to be charged with this means that there's sufficient evidence to suggest that he might have been involved in this particular crime. Now, reading up on the reports, what I saw, it's clear that something more is going on, but I didn't really look that much into it. I've heard the rumors, but I really didn't look much into the story. So there's that. It's very, very hard to conceive that Jimmy Snuka might have done this. He's always been one of the more favored and liked and well-beloved legends of the WWE that's still around to this day. His family also has very well connections with the Aoi wrestling family. If you don't know who that is, it's basically the Rock's family, on his mother's side. Pretty much every major Samoan outside of Samoa Joe that you have seen wrestle are members of this family. The Head Shrinkers, Rikishi's sons, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Naomi by marriage, the late great Yokozuna, Rosie and Jamal, or as you might remember him, Rosie and Umaga, both of whom are all members of that wrestling family. And Jimmy Snuka and his family are considered to be honorary members of the family. Tamina Snuka is considered by herself and by The Rock to be their cousin. He treats her as such. And don't forget Roman Reigns, yeah. So this is kind of a dark thing to happen, and I can't say whether or not he's guilty or not. It's not my place to say. So, but this definitely affects a lot of wrestlers and a lot of fans of Jimmy Snuka. So, whatever happens, I'm sure he will be tried to the fullest extent of the law, and whether or not he's found guilty or innocent, I can't really say. I don't have the case in front of me. I can't say whether or not he's guilty or innocent. He'll have to be judged according to the laws of our legal system. So that's what I can do. But hopefully, I hope personally that he is found innocent, that he's found not guilty, he's acquitted of these charges. It's just a personal preference. But if he really did do this based on the evidence, he has to pay for what he did. But yeah, those are my thoughts on Jimmy Snuka being arrested. So if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe below. Got any questions, comments, or just want to talk about this whole situation? Leave it below. I'll get back to you. Once again, I want to thank my cousin DJ for, as well as Griffoon and Iron Twister for giving me the heads up on this message, as well as giving me the links to these articles. I will leave them both below so you can read them for yourself. And if you want to support the channel, clicking that like button helps, as does clicking one of these advertisements around the screen, or also, you know what to do. So until next time, this has been Shintigercurl, that dude in the straw hat, saying good day, and damn, just